Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Football Manager 2019. It's week 49 of the Gaming Decathlon competition, but this is episode number 5 in the new FM19 series. We're playing in League 1, and we are very, very early into the season here, and we've got a League Cup match coming up here real soon in this episode. Quick update on tactics. New man, McNeil, not quite where the rest of the team is yet on familiarity with the tactic, but he's only been with us a handful of days, so he should catch up pretty quick. Whiteman, even though he has been with the team, is only slowly making his way. It could be why his rating is a bit lower than most everyone around us. But I have added our second tactic now, and you can see it is just a simple switch of the central attacking midfielder dropping into the defense, but then the roles of everyone changes. So this is a late game tactic for me to park the bus and see out the final 20 minutes or so of a game. So we'll develop some familiarity with that, and that'll be an easy switch for me in game. And then, of course, this player would always sub out at that point or move over to another position with someone else subbing out. Mandeville is now back from injury. He also does count as a club-grown player, which will be a good boost for me, as he does have the quality to play in the first 11, or at least in the 18 on the side, so I will not have to have someone on the bench who is not quality as long as he is healthy. Coppinger and Crawford both less than a month away now, or about that, and Nathan Cameron on his per usual damaged knee cartilage after playing in a match needs a couple days to recover. Speaking of needing to recover, we lost our last game against Wycombe 1-0 in a game that we actually controlled fairly well. Not totally dominant, but we created the best chances, but we only managed to get 3 shots on target, 65% possession. You can see the shots were about the same, but unfortunately we came out the losers in that one. And next up, we have League 2 side, Notts County, at home for that League Cup. So we should be favored for that. I'll make a couple of subs, but otherwise we'll stick with a first 11. All right, there's a positive reaction to us taking a positive approach to the game. Hand it over to the assistant to finish off, and there we go. A little bit nervous that we've got so many games in such a short period of time, with as many players that I have that are not fit, like Nathan Cameron, since we just played a few days ago, not ready to go yet. Alec Crawford, not back yet. But Mandeville is ready for a half, so I can put him on the bench at least. But with all the League 1, League 2, and Championship sides available, I feel quite fortunate that we not only get to play at home, but get to play at home against a League 2 side. However, they have opened up their season with a couple wins already. Let's see, with Cambridge and Colchester. I would like to get Lawler in there for his first start of the season, as he and Morosi are quite close. Though Morosi's done well, 6.95 rating. And I'm going to get Neil Mason in there for this one. Cameron failed his... Let's see, do we want Anderson or Butler? You know what, I'm going to go with Butler for this one. Take the veteran. So Cameron's going to miss a lot of games. He'll pretty much play every other. His first game was not good. Oh, and Mandeville is ready to go over Cody Pryor. Good for 45, but only at 78%, so it's more like half an hour or so that I would be able to get out of him. But I think just those couple changes should be sufficient here. Again, I would like to come out of this with a win, so I'm not going to change the whole side. This is a team that should be able to pull it off. So let's give the fans a performance. No? How about there's more to come from you? No? Team's still getting to know me. I feel like I should be getting stronger reactions than I get on these pregame talks, but I'm not. Light crowd on hand, as it's just a early League Cup match. In fact, it's its first round, so... Ooh. Okay. I guess he didn't get the ball. The ball did keep going straight away. Just a talking to. Lucky for Andrew there. It was the first minute of the game. And nothing comes of the free kick, so we move right on. Deeper into the game now. And Kuomia picks up a yellow card in the 3rd minute. Off to a bad start there, but here's Andrew with a free kick. We get the ball across. Whiteman heads it in after we flash it back to the... we go far post and then back opposite far post, which was the original near post. So Andrew, it's McCulloch, and then Whiteman finishes it off with a simple header. And we lead 1-0 here in the 6th minute of this one. So that was a good goal. Andrew with the clearance, but Notts County in possession. Andrew now another clearing header. McNeil in possession. Taylor up to Marquise. McGugan to Andrew, back to McGugan. Tries to send it across the other way, but a poor cross. Now we're back in possession though. Kuomia with the ball. Good sliding tackle, but we get another chance, and Marquise finishes it off, and we lead 2-0. In the first 10 minutes for the second time this season, we've managed to do that. So that was McGugan up to Kuomia. Kuomia is going to lay it off for Mason, but it wasn't his efforts. It was the defenders that sent it out there. But Mason picks it up, sends it across with the one-time cross, an excellent cross, and Marquise reacts faster than the central defender. Good job there. Andrew to Whiteman, Whiteman to McGugan. McGugan takes the shot from outside the box. Not enough on that to worry the keeper, as he makes a pretty easy stop. Corner kick for Notts County. They do get a free chance, and he actually keeps it in on the rebound. McNeil now in the counter. Good tackle. Just the one shot for Notts County so far. Great shot attempt there. Kuomia picks that up, but can't keep it away from the defender. Later on, here's a corner kick. McNeil now. From the edge of the box, that one's blocked. Defense comes out in possession. Andrew picks it up, tries to send it back in, but that's the end of the highlight. Strongly in the advantage at the moment. 60% possession, though, is not totally dominating. Another chance here. McNeil back out to McGugan. Back into McNeil. Kuomia is going to pick it up. He lays it off for Whiteman. Back into Kuomia again. Kuomia continues to struggle for me. I do have better options now, but with the couple injuries to that attacking group... Ooh, that slide tackle puts the ball right in the path of the Notts County attacker, who gets the free chance, but the save is made. After that corner kick, Taylor now on the counter. And again, he needed to poke that ball further ahead and take the free kick, or get over the step of the slide tackle and hang on to it. That slide tackle came early, and he had plenty of time to react. Here's Kuomia now on the counter. Can he do any better? He's going to hold it up for McGugan. Taylor now McNeil gets the shot, but right into the defender. 14-2 on shots. Here's Taylor with the free kick. McCulloch gets it, and he scores. And McCulloch slams that header home straight at the keeper, but the keeper cannot stop it through his hands. So, good power from McCulloch to get that through the keeper's hands and make it 3-0 here before halftime. With that, we should be able to cruise to the second round now, but game's not over yet. Andrew now in possession, into the box. McNeil, who almost seeks out Marquise at point-blank range. McGugan to Taylor as we reset. Kuomia takes the chance, fires high. That was well high. That was a good 4 or 5 feet over. Here's Patching with the free kick. That was a good attempt, but he can't get it to dip. He gets it up and over the wall. Gets the bend he wanted, but not enough. Andrew here, pretty poor on that free kick. That was never worrying anyone. Right with the header away. Notts County attacking. Oh, great sliding goal there. That was phenomenal from the guy with the long name, starting with a B. Defense could have done better. Keeper definitely should have done better on that one as the ball. He reacts way too late to the cross that was nearby. He could have punched that away. Not sure he could have hung on to it, but he certainly could have punched it away. But now, with halftime looming, the goal differential is down to 2. And this thing is not quite secured yet, as Notts County added a few more shots just before halftime, and that goal. Alright, let's passionately say good job, keep it up, and get to the second half. I don't want to diss them for that mistake just before the half. Let's see if we can take some confidence and this 2-goal lead and hang on to it. Taylor to McGugan, out to Kuomia. Kuomia onto the edge of the box, hangs onto it too long, loses possession. He needed to lay that off to the fullback. Here's a corner kick. McGugan's going to take it. Second chance here. Kuomia's got it on the edge of the box. Whiteman now. Mason to McGugan. Whiteman back and forth. Keep getting to him. Taylor now. Out to Mason. Mason up to Kuomia. Again, Kuomia hanging on to it too long. Mason again here. This is all Kuomia on the mistakes. Now McNeil. And McNeil puts it home. That's his first goal. So the lone E player, McNeil, picks up his first goal, assisted by Paul Taylor, who has been playing on the right wing of late, but with the injury, the double injuries to both of my best options at central attacking midfielder, it is Taylor who slots in there, and he picks up the assist. Andrew with the throw, Whiteman, McGugan lays it off for Mason, up to Kuomia. Drops it back for Mason again. Now Taylor tries to get through the D, but he can't get between them. Whiteman and McGugan back and forth. Back and forth. Finally, they give it away. Marquise tracks it down, though. The loose ball. McGugan up to Kuomia. Out through Mason. Nice run for him. Lays it off for Kuomia for the chance. Not the easiest shot there. So he had the defender in front of him and not the best angle. But he does more or less get that on target. Husin, meanwhile, for Notts County, picks up the yellow. And we're getting late enough now. With a 3-goal lead, I need to make a couple of subs here. Give some guys some rest. Mandeville needs some match fitness, so this is actually a really good time to get him in. Kuomia is sitting on a yellow and our weakest guy, so let's get him out of there. And let's see, what else can we do? Nobody's sitting on a hat trick because all 4 goals have been by 4 different players. So Alfie May. Let's see. McNeil's a lot more tired than Marquise, even though he's got the better rating. Let's get McNeil out of there. And I think we'll bring Butler in about 10 minutes with our last sub. And we'll switch tactics and practice our new tactic. Here's a chance for Notts County. Good clearance there. I didn't catch whose name that was, though. But May could not get to the free ball on the counter. Now Wright with the interception. Ball ahead to Mandeville. Here's his first action of the season. After picking up the early preseason. Oh, whoa, come on, goalkeeper. Napping on that one. He slept through that. Hemmings, good layoff and a good run from him. Poor recognition from the defense, but that was absolutely horrific goalkeeping by Lawler, who just no reaction at all. I don't see how his rating does not drop significantly from that one. But let's switch to our defensive 5-3-2 as we pick up another goal from Ben Whiteman to reseal this one to get us back up by 3 with 20 minutes to play. That was off the corner kick. Andrew recovers the clearance, and Whiteman one-times it. Good shot there. That was not an easy shot coming across his body like that. And now Paul Taylor is the guy to come out unless someone else to switch. No. Nope. So Andy Butler coming in for Paul Taylor. Now it's Ben Whiteman, who is sitting on the brace, the chance for the hat trick in this one. I would like to see the defense play a little bit better, though, as opposed to us grabbing another goal. Lawler, that time, actually awake and alert, makes the stop. Here's Thomas with the corner kick. Ooh, they flashed that across goal, and they had 3 chances to do something like that. It was a good recovery ball to keep that in bounds by Hewitt. Thought he was going to shoot, but instead he turns, lays it off for Patching, and he sends it home. Defense again napping on that one. Here's another chance now with 15 minutes still to play. This game is not over. We are only up by 2, and our defense has given up 3 pretty easy goals. Offside, push off, something. 12 minutes left to play. I have no subs left to play, so there's nothing else to do but see this game out. We've had 19 shots, 12 on target. Great job there. But 3 goals given up leaves a lot to be desired. One of those goals was fantastic individual play, though the keeper could have done better on it as well. So Lawler's had a really bad day, even though his rating is 7.2. 2 big mistakes from him have led to 2 of the 3 goals. But the defense hasn't offered a whole lot of support on the chances that have been created. Into stoppage time, so yes, we will see this game out. And there it is, final whistle, 5-3. Good offensive showing, poor defensive showing. Got some work to do. But let's be positive here, passionate, very pleased. Good job. There's your pat on the back, and you're happy for it. You're very green, not with envy, but with satisfaction. And that is a first-round win in the League Cup. And I got quite a few other guys that got debuts again today. And Whiteman, go ahead and praise that 9. Let's go passionately and say you were superb. Good job. You were already excellent anyway, but I've got to know that I've got their backs. New goal records with 8 goals in that game, beating our first game of the season, which was 3-0. So it's 5 more goals than the highest we had scored previously. Let's see here. All right. So we've got Burton up next on the road. Burton right now undefeated with 2 wins to open the season for them. Okay, I'm ever so slightly over on the transfer budget, so let's see. Oh, these are both rejected. Kyle Edwards. Okay, I didn't know that was rejected. Okay, go ahead and keep scouting this guy. Ben Close. Okay, here we go. Sean Goss. Yes, there's our full look at Sean Goss now. And as a 4-star player, he is dubious about a transfer, but for the loan, he is on our list on potential. So I would absolutely love to get Goss in. And look at that, 16 crossing, 16 technique, 16 vision. That can get Marquise goals for miles. And one more to look at. John Joe. Who gives their kid 2 names? John Joe O'Toole. So we've got 27% knowledge, but we've got no look. And he's actually got some decent scout, I guess. All right, second round draw. We are into Premier League sides now, as they are drawn here into the second round. So this is kind of everybody here on out, which means we will be lucky to get out of the second round. Number of Premier League sides already picked up, though. That's, six Premier League sides already drawn in, with 37 still to draw. So that's a good sign for me. 7 out of the way. We get home. Bradford City. Hey, nice. Okay, so at least another league rival. We've got a chance to get out of the round here with Bradford City, so... I like it. Alright, so we are working on that control possession with multiple matches this week. We got that challenge. Oh, Basong. Why did you have to go to Bristol Rovers? And you would have been so good for us. Gardner. No. Okay, Burton looks like they play a 4-5-1. So they're going to stack that midfield, but they don't have much support up top at all for Cole. They'll be tough to manage there in the midfield. They are so stacked there, and I really only have 2 players on that level to counter them. But hopefully I move the ball fast enough in the attack that we'll get beyond their D relatively quickly. Yeah, you got, 11 days, 4 games in 11 days. And then there's a couple more right after. That's, wow, all the way up until September 1st. About a 20-day stretch, 21-day stretch. In 3 weeks, we play 7 games. Oh, Lincoln's got a new team emblem. That's different than what I've seen before, what I've seen in the past from them. Yes, we want to build match fitness for Mandeville. Of course, he's just coming back from that injury. Burton the favorites, but we're not too distant. They're giving us a chance here against Burton. Alright, so familiarity's a little bit better now. And we're coming along here as well. Oh, come on. Nathan Cameron hasn't even been playing, was taking days off, and now he's going to be out for an additional month. So, Nathan Cameron, I got him on the cheap, quality player, but it looks like he's going to barely play. I've already made it quite clear that I've got the depth at center back, that I can afford to have this happen, but I didn't expect that it was going to be this bad. Like, this guy literally is going to play 5 to 10 games this season from the looks of it. But at this point, the big news is that I'm just 2 to 3 weeks away from getting Coppinger and Crawford available, but it looks like we're going to be without Cameron through most of the season, so a bit disappointed by that. He's literally only played one game so far. I mean, we're 4 games in, and he's only played one, and now he's out for a month. Come on. Oh, come on. Something. How about let's press? Are you gonna no positive reactions to anything, so team's quite negative. Oh, look at all these Notts County matchups, our under 18s and under 23s. Danny Andrew, come on, dude. Morosi again. Second week in a row he's been on top. Dwight McNeil doing a good job. I already praised you last week, Danny Andrew. Let's have a talk. I'm going to be calm. Performance, there you go. Good job, son. Good job. Take the constructive criticism and improve. Yeah, this is scary. We've got Burton and Portsmouth, plus another midweek game, and we just lost Cameron for all of them. Under 18s open their season with a draw, a goalless draw. And how we looking? So Beeston's fine. Mandeville, 60 minutes now. Crawford not ready yet. This is looking a little bit better, especially with McNeil in the side. We're not so weak anymore. Kawomia is better on this right side than he is on the left. He's natural there. That doesn't make him good, but it's a little better. Okay, Garrett. No Cameron. Let's get Matty Blair back in there. Mason did pretty decent, so those two are going to be neck and neck, I think, throughout the season. Kind of whoever's better form at the moment is going to get in. McCulloch is get a great rating. Part of that's because he grabbed that goal. Andrew, just the 6.97 rating, and struggled a little bit there when he got his chance. Garrett. Garrett, you are a 2.5-star backup. If Andrew struggles in this game, he's going to sit out the next one. There is some fatigue, especially in the midfield. I would like to give one of these guys a day off. So let's get Rowe in there. And Rowe, you are more suited to do what? Your tackling is a pretty high rating, so let's put you on this side. Give McGugan a day off. Oh, wow. I got that backwards, but you're box-to-box midfielder. He's got his own instructions, so that's fine. Alright. So, how are we looking now? I think that might have to do it. Mandeville's still going to come off the bench here. He is a lot better off than he was last game out. Yep. Let's... Oh, I still got Lawler in. Lawler... They might have given him a 7.2, but I don't understand how or why he got a 7.2, because I thought he was responsible for 2 of the 3 goals. Largely responsible. Not entirely responsible, but largely. 2 of those goals were on him. Alright, so we're into our teal change kit, our visiting kit. And this is a new look from last season. There we go. We've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. A lot of listen keenlys. I've got faith in you. See, my last season team gets totally fired up by this because we'd spent enough time together for them to react to that. Alright, so we are in the teal with the black stripe against Burton in their traditional yellow and black. And we lose the ball right after stealing possession from the get-go. So good start and bad start, all in a few seconds. 2-on-1, and we can't even put pressure on that. And there's a decent clearance. Already 5 minutes in. Here's the free kick. Ooh, that was awfully close. Scrapes the top of the net. Was not far over the bar. There we go. I love the new tactical approach where they actually listen to that. You tell the keeper what to do possession-wise, and they do it more often than not. All right, here's McNeil in possession. Over to Taylor. Taylor to Rowe. Rowe to Whiteman. Out to Andrew. To Taylor with the Andrew on the overlap. He keeps it in. He also gets it back to Whiteman. Taylor with the chance. Off the defender. Odd call here. Must have been offside. Not sure who was offside. Kuomia. Kuomia was on the opposite side of the field. Very peculiar call, but it is what it is. So we've had 2 shots now. We are over 70% on the possession. Here's Rowe now with possession. Whiteman. Ooh, that we did not pounce on that ball, so slow to move to that ball. Good pressure. Oh, offside by a lot. Oh, thank you. Okay. Boy, for a second there, I thought they weren't calling it. That was a delayed whistle. I think the main ref didn't see it. He had to check with the AR first. McNeil. Caught offside. That was close, unlike the other one. And Burton frustrated at the moment by the something ... Alright, well, we've done a really good job here on the road at the league leaders. Of course, we're only a couple games into the season, so that doesn't mean a whole lot, but Burton is definitely not a team to hold in low regard. Wow, what a cross that was, and Marquise finishes it off. That was an amazing corner kick. That thing had tons of power, tons of bend, and Whiteman flashes it back across. Look at this ball from Andrew. Just, whew, he flies there, and Marquise all alone on what becomes the far post after Whiteman sends it right back across the face, and a key simple finish. And we lead 1-0. And we are totally dominating here with 70% possession and 7-1 on the shot attempts. And I've got some players that are now feeling nice and calm while the other team is nervous and apprehensive and frustrated. Good body language. Definitely going our way. The one thing that's got me, the coach on the sidelines, a little bit nervous. Columbia and Whiteman both sitting on yellow cards already, and Whiteman sitting at 70% just before halftime. Burton does finally get their second shot. By the way, one of these days, I will do a playthrough as Burton, and I will totally change the logo to match one Tim Burton. If you don't know who I'm talking about, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. Tim Burton. Executive producer, director, creative force behind many, many huge, huge hits. Like A Nightmare Before Christmas. Like Batman and Batman Returns. The Michael Keaton ones, not the more recent trilogy. Alright. So, yes, we are doing well. Let's be passionate about that and keep it up. Good. Good halftime reaction. Alright, here we go. Second half underway. Whew. Boy, that guy was all over that header. Here's Akins on the counter. Good tackle there from Andrew. Better play from him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got caught out on that. Caught nap, and Taylor steals the ball though and clears it to his own position where he should know he's not. And there's another offside. Templeton has been very aggressive here to start the second half. And I'm fearing what Templeton is capable of at the moment. All right, here's Andrew to Whiteman. Whiteman crosses to Blair to Rowe. Finds some space. Gets it to Taylor. McNeil gets a chance. Not the easiest shot with where the ball location was. It's hard to get it out from your feet there when it's so close to your ankle. But he does swing a leg through it and gets a decent shot on target. But Bywater is there to make the stop. And now we're an hour in. It's almost time to switch that tactic. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I've got no change to make. Whiteman's the only one who's a bit tired. But he's on a good rating, and it's continuing to improve. But he's got that yellow, so I don't want to keep him in too long. So I'm going to make a double change here at about 72. These guys are overwhelmed. That's good. That is very good. We're still sitting on this 1-0 lead. Burton hasn't had a shot in the second half. We're still managing to get a lot of possession right now. Paul Taylor now picks up a yellow. He's going to be subbed off here momentarily. There's the mark. Okay, we're going to switch it. Switch. Thank you. Make sub. We're going to bring Andy Butler in. See, Andy Butler's perfect for this role. That third defender. He's so slow, but he's a really good defender. But if you got more speed beside him, right, McCulloch, that's okay. Whiteman needs to come off. He's really tired and sitting on a yellow. So, double change, and we'll bring in... Oh, do I want to bring in McGugan or Beeston? It's one... Or Mason. Let's bring in Mason. Mason's good. All right, double change. There's the change now. All right, we're in to try to kill this game off. I will use the last sub, but I'll wait probably until they've already announced. Do the last 5 minutes or so. Bring in May. Take off probably McNeil. McNeil's down to 70% now. Okay, almost time. That's our free kick. We'll set this up now. So So we'll bring off McNeil, who's complacent and tired. Okay, here's Rowe out to McNeil. McNeil, chance to do something before he comes off. No. Lays it off. Mason. Rowe. Back to Mason. Back to Rowe. Okay, yeah, we got it. You guys can pass to each other. It is wasting time at least. Rowe. Mason. Yeah, I get it. You know how to pass to each other. Long ball ahead. McNeil doesn't even give it a chase. McNeil does give that one chase. Long ball ahead. Too far ahead. Bywater. Burton trying to get the ball up quick. Ooh, offside again. They've been offside a bit too often. They are fired up by some feedback right now from their coach. 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes of added time. I've already made my last side sub. Kuomia puts some pressure on. That deflects off the defender and goes out for the corner. Long ball ahead. Morosi easily picks up that header. Not enough power on it. Too far the distance. Morosi, good. Wasting time. Poor kick, though, on that one. Here's Blair. He's going to get there first. Oh, but he clears it right out short instead of long range on the clearance. Long throw. Not so long. But the ball's in. The Cole. Ooh, Cole. Perfect opportunity to tie the game. From 2 shots, it is suddenly up to 8 for Burton. They are all over us right now. There's Wright with the clearance. Andrew. Marquise. Come on, we are just giving it away too easy, guys. Giving it away too easy. We want to hold possession here. Andrew, good job wasting time. But outside of wasting time, we're not wasting it actually on the pitch. Andrew, you're going to get yourself a yellow card, aren't you? No? Ooh, good job picking up the very soft foul. And that's enough to see out the game. And we pick up all 3 points on a game that... we controlled through most, but Burton definitely gave us a scare, especially in the final minutes. We've got to work on that tactic some more to see games out. But with that, we pick up 3 more points, so we're doing well in the league. We've moved on to round 2 of the League Cup, so it's a good start to the season. We are definitely not looking like the team who is tipped to go back down to League 2 next season. So, good start there. Good start to the season. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.